Today we're going to talk about the Echo-Puss analog delay by Way Huge, designed by Jeorge Tripps. It's an analog delay, so it's using bucket-brigade circuitry. I love analog delays because the echoes are warm and they blend well with guitar signals and don't get in the way. It's not attempting to actually recreate the actual tone of the guitar. A lot of digital delays, it's hard to tell where your guitar playing starts and the delays end. So choosing an analog delay is a conscious musical choice. The signal path that we're running right now is I have a Strat into a Matt Schofield 2-Rock signature amplifier, which is basically a Fender style design, into a closed back 212 boogie cabinet with vintage 30 speakers. Okay, we're going to go over the controls of the Echo-Puss. Starting with the top row of the two large knobs, we have delay. And delay handles the space between your original note and the delayed note that's coming back from the Echo-Puss, all the way up to 600 milliseconds. Feedback is how many times that echoed note repeats. So from left to right on the bottom, we have the modulation controls, which is another word for chorusing. And we have depth, how much chorusing is happening, and speed, which is the modulation, the speed of that modulation. And again, the chorusing is affecting the echoes itself. So it's not going to be chorusing your guitar tone, it's going to be chorusing the echoes. Moving on, we have a tone control, and the tone control is for the echoes as well. On the far left, you'll have a very dark echo. And all the way to the right will be its brightest setting. And we have a blend control. The blend control, as you turn this to the left to its lowest setting, you're going to hear your guitar and no echoes whatsoever. As you bring this blend knob up, you're blending in the echoed sound. It doesn't change your guitar signal. Rather than a mix control, which would be having guitar only, and then all the way to the right would be echo only. So that's an important distinction, blend. So you can get quite a few effects with this feature set. You can get, like, let's say a blues rockabilly style sound where there's no modulation whatsoever. It has a fairly bright echo. So I'm going to turn the tone knob up, and we're going to have a fairly heavy blend of echoes to guitar. I'm going to have virtually no repeats, so I'm going to have it at a low setting, so 1, maybe 2, and I'm going to have it at a quick repeat. So original guitar note, and then the echoed note will come back fairly quickly for what they call slapback. If I wanted to get in, let's say, U2 land, where the delays become a textured element to what's going on, I would add some chorusing, I would increase the echoes, I would increase the feedback. I might darken up the tone of the echoes so it doesn't interfere with what I'm playing. And I might increase the blend. But because the echoes are dark, my original guitar tone is more dominant. If I had a distortion box, which I'll show in a bit, you would turn maybe the modulation down and the feedback down, but have a fairly long delay. Turn the blend down. And we have now hooked up the wonderful Saucy Box Overdrive leading into the Echo-Puss analog delay. This type of tone is also great for rhythm guitar. You put it on the treble pickup, maybe turn down the blend a little bit, and even a quicker delay. So now we're going to move on to, let's say, a more textural approach with the same setting on the Saucy Box. I'm going to give you some modulation, turning up the depth and the speed. More blend. So what I'm going to do now is turn the blend down, turn the feedback down a bit, reduce my modulation, and go for more what I would use for a lead guitar sound. I want it to accent what's going on, but I don't want to take away from my... There you have it. If the Super-Puss is too much for you and the Aqua-Puss is not enough, the Echo-Puss is perfect.